Joining me today is a very special person, the man who spot all odds to bring fabulous cinema to us. So the producer of Udta Punjab and the man behind the upcoming Raman Raghav 2.0, Anurag Kashyap. Welcome to SpotboyE.
Hello.
So I want to start this chat by saying that how does it feel to finally release Udta Punjab and soak in all this adulation?
I am very relieved the film released. The adulation is for all the people who worked hard on the film. For Alia Bhatt, for Shahid, for Diljit, for Kareena, for Sudeep, for Abhishek Chaubey. Adulation is for them. So I'm very happy and they're all very happy. So I'm relieved. I have moved on to Raman Raghav.
Yeah.
Because I want people to know my film is Raman Raghav. Udta Punjab, I'm one of the many producers. But my film is Raman Raghav, is coming on 24th June.
You know, but you were so actively involved in this whole process that people really want to ask you so many questions. Did it ever cross your mind that this labor of love of yours, like Udta Punjab, might not release? Did it ever cross your mind?
It is because see, I was focusing on my own film. I got involved in the whole process of Udta Punjab because I did not understand. I saw the film, I loved the film so much. I was like, I don't understand why people cannot see the honesty in the film. Why would anyone want to block a film like this? It's not a film where anything is forced in just to create some kind of thing. This telling a story is harrowing, and by the end of it, it affects him. And I could not understand. And there's so much pressure, and everything that was happening was so unconstitutional. So for me, it was like, I have my certain rights that are given to me by the Constitution. I'm not being able to follow them because of one person sitting there abusing his power. Nobody was talking up, and then I snapped. I just snapped one day.
Well, you are a believer and a fighter, and you never seem to say never.
Yeah.
So that makes you a huge role model as we read online, and I know the fans are already saying all this. So do you have a message for the youth of today? Do you want to say anything?
No, my thing is, I think honesty is highly underrated, and people should believe in their truth. And if you believe in your truth, you must fight for it, because one thing is for sure that everything is not going to be given to you on a platter. There's something I believe in, and my truth can be discomforting sometimes. It can make anybody feel uncomfortable, and it's my job to reach out to them and make them see that what makes you uncomfortable is something that needs to be addressed. It's not that something big, just because it makes me uncomfortable must not be done. और attitude क्या है कि जिस चीज़ से हमको discomfort होता है हम उसको side में हटा देते हैं। जबकि समटाइम्स उसको एड्रेस करना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है, और यही है कि अपने सच्चाई के लिए लड़ो। अगर आप बिलीव करते हो किसी चीज़ में तो उसको आपको ऐसे ही नहीं मिलने वाली, आपको उसके लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी।
Mehnat, yeah, that's true. And also, yesterday recently on the radio, I heard you said, "Don't look for a job, work for yourself." मैंने कभी नौकरी नहीं की. So these are all attitudes that you carry in life. That's how you live your life.
Yeah, I think naukri is a word that I feel very demeaning in the sense. In the sense, it automatically makes you a slave. It makes you a knocker. So you're a slave to maybe something. So in order to live your life, you can't do that. I like to be free. And I absolutely believe in freedom. And freedom comes at a cost. Freedom comes at a cost of many things. In the sense, if I made a choice as I'm making these movies, I know I'm not going to live in a bungalow. I know I'm not going to have this luxury car. But I know I will have this freedom because I'm fighting for it. And I never felt like, because there's not a single day it feels like I'm going for a job. Because that's a very oppressing feeling. And you have to wake up because you have to go for a job. And you have to work at a certain time. I work on my own time. I work in my own space. And I have never had a day to complain. There were days when we had no money. There were days like the years we had no money. And we didn't have a home. I was rented homes. I never had a vehicle. But it never felt like I needed those things because I was doing what I believed in.
This is so inspirational. A lot of people out there fighting the same way, struggling, but I also think that if you do what you like doing, you'll be happy. Now I want to talk about Raman Raghav 2.0. So to begin with, why 2.0?
2.0 because I couldn't do 1.0. A very simple thing, because Raman Raghav, the original story that we wanted to make is a period film. And the period film that I made, which I really believed in and I loved so much, Bombay, but did not work at all. And people didn't see it. It was trashed everywhere. It was quite heartbreaking. And studios also lost confidence because of that. And nobody wanted me to make another period film. And I was very heartbroken with that because I really was looking forward to making Raman Raghav. And I was so invested in it. So I said, "ठीक है, problem is the period. So let's take the period away. Let's set the film now. But how do you set a film about a real person in contemporary times, who existed actually in the 60s?" So then I said, "Okay, fine. Let's do an upgraded 2.0 version of the film." The title came before the script.
Oh,
So
lovely.
first we decided title Anurag 2.0. Then we started writing. And how do I do a take on Raman Raghav set in today's time? So my cost comes down.
Alright, so the trailer is spine chilling. And Nawaz just kind of beautifully slips into the role. So
Yeah,
tell
he's outstanding in
me,
the film.
so tell me about the experience of shooting with him in the locations that you guys did and the difficulties.
I always enjoy making a movie with Nawaz in the sense because there is amazing trust that we have and faith that we have in each other. So nothing, he just became that character in the sense, and he went wherever I took him.
Yeah.
So I put him in places, he went there. He's playing a scavenger who is hunting, who hunts rats. He does things like that. And he actually just got involved, he fell sick. But his faith in me is undying, which empowers me a lot. I don't get that faith from actors. And when I get that, I'll do anything.
That's lovely. And what about the locations where you guys shot? Any difficulties?
There are many difficulties. In the sense, we're shooting in slums. We are shooting in slums which are not used to shooting. There will be crowd and there will be problems. And what also happens is you're shooting you have chosen a certain house. So that obviously you're paying them something. But the other houses are there that we're also getting disturbed, but we are not being paid. You have all kind of day-to-day problems that you deal with. And also we were shooting after Bajrangi Bhaijaan and Manji had become a hit. So everybody and Nawaz was being called Nawab, Chand Nawab, Chand Nawab. So everywhere we'll go, people would call him Chand Nawab. And some of them expected that Salman will now land up. So there's a crowd of 10,000 when we were shooting. And it was a difficult shoot.
But fun, I'm sure, right? Now it's over.
Shoot is always fun.
Yeah, so the film just premiered at Cannes. So how's been the response? And
the response has been terrific. Not just Cannes and the streaming that we have had here. The response has always been terrific with the film. In the sense, and from my peers, from audiences, and it's somewhere I think it's like one of our best films that we have done. And that's why we are pretty confident and sure about the film.
Well, definitely, I am looking forward to watch the film. So coming back to Udta Punjab, Alia was a very unusual choice for the role.
Yeah.
And but it's amazing how she stands out, rock solid performer. So now, did you ever doubt her casting?
I did doubt her casting because the casting was done by Chobe and Honey, and they're very good with it. I really doubted the casting of Alia Bhatt because I read the script, and it was, I think, only me who doubted the casting. And I was so wrong. I was wrong like how? Because she is not just phenomenal, I think she has turned over a complete new leaf with that performance of hers. And I absolutely adore her and love her for what she has done with herself. I don't think most mainstream people I have not met a mainstream actor who has the courage to pick a role like that in the first place. To pick a role like that and actually go out and attempt it and do all the right things in attempting it. She did a massive workshop with Pankaj Tripathi to get the language right, the mannerisms right. And they did this massive workshop, and Chobe was completely directing her, taking her in direction, and she surrendered. She just went. I'm saying she was not like, I've seen whenever, say, you do a kind of a having scene with an actress, especially where she's either molested or being, the first question is who's doing it. They want to know who the guy is there trust and faith? Alia trusted the director. She's meeting all these actors for the first time and she put herself in that situation. And she went through it. And a lot of actors never think they're playing the character. They start seeing themselves that how will I be seen after I'm doing this role. She always knew this is not Alia. This is Mary Jane that she's playing. And she became that character. And it shows on screen. The first time I saw her, I was completely blown by her performance. I'm a massive fan of Alia Bhatt.
I am too. The fans are going crazy and they want to say thank you for introducing Diljit. And he's just so awesome. Cute and good in the film.
He's so sincere and he's so honest and he's so real. It's so beautiful.
How did his casting come through?
It's all Abhishek Chobe and Honey. Really, in the sense, it is Chobe's film. What has happened is, I think somewhere my fight for the film, I somewhere feel guilty. I'm guilty of sabotaging Udta Punjab's credit. It's like the credit of the film should go to Abhishek Chaubey. Abhishek Chaubey, Sudeep, they made the film. And I was not even the active producer of the film. The active producer of the film was Vikas and Vikram Motwani. Because I was doing my own film. So I got involved only last month and a half.
But I'm sure they have a lot of gratitude.
No, we are all together. It's not like that we are not together. Since we always bounce things off each other. I bounce Raman Raghav on Chaubey as well. Chaubey was one of the first people to see the first 40 minutes of Raman Raghav. So it's not that that is there. Like the Ekta is so involved with everything. It is her money that she's put in the film, and if she wasn't believing in it. Everybody said you talk and you speak on behalf of the film because you love it so much, and you're speaking from a place. And I've not seen this kind of a unity. You didn't have like 50 people saying 50 different things. It wasn't that. And the reason why we, I think, managed to win the fight is because there's a complete clarity and honesty in the way one did it. And everybody was together. So I was not speaking just for me, I was speaking on behalf of the entire team of Udta Punjab who believed in it. But yes, I believe somewhere, two things that happened was like, I think I sabotaged Chaubey's credit because a lot of people are complimenting me on Twitter for Udta Punjab.
I don't think
and
so.
People have forgotten Raman Raghav is when I sabotaged Raman Raghav too, because people have forgotten my film with Raman Raghav. So, but anyway, it's good.
No, this has happened. They're congratulating Abhishek on like social media.
Absolutely,
because
he
of
deserves
the film,
it.
because I've loved it, and also Raman Raghav, we all know it's your father, it's your baby. So.
No, but I think Chaubey absolutely deserves it. It's Chaubey and Sudeep and the whole team. For me, Udta Punjab is so special. I love that film, and I can watch it like I don't know how many times I can see that film.
So Anurag, since we're live, there are fans that want to ask you a few questions, so I'm just going to read them through. Now, Brian is asking, when can we expect your film based on the first Indian comic book anti-hero Doga?
Doga is something that we tried to do it for a long time. Then I think, in a way, I have kind of now given up on Doga.
Oh, okay. Then Vibha wants to know what kind of films influenced you in your growing up years.
In my growing up years, I saw all kinds of films. In my growing up years, the biggest thing was Dilip Kumar and Amitabh Bachchan for me. In my growing up years, our favorite director was Vijay Anand, then Ramesh Sippy, then Mukul Anand, and then came Ram Gopal Verma. But later on, I discovered Gurdat much later. And then I discovered world cinema. And the influences keep changing. I still get influenced by other filmmakers.
Lovely, there you go, Vibha. Now, Guru wants to know if you could redo the casting of any film, be it yours or someone else's, which one and who would you cast?
Redo the casting of my film. I don't know. My film, I don't know. I'm pretty satisfied. I would not want to change anything. Even my mistakes, I want to live with it. I mean, it's a very hard question. What I would do is, I would recast. If I got to, I don't know.
Think.
I don't know. I don't think I would like to recast anything.
No?
Yeah.
Aww.
Things should be as they are.
Too bad.
I find very hard to
Guru.
think about.
Alright, so Jitin Matthew wants to know, I'm a person with so much of underconfidence. You have a lot. What makes you strong, and how can I be a confident person in my life? And how has the present issue of Udta Punjab changed your life?
I think I'm very underconfident. I think we all somewhere are underconfident. What makes me confident is my work. When I'm working, I get confident. It's like when you believe in something, I'm confident. It's like if somebody says, knowledge makes you confident. If somebody says that, I say this is my right hand, and someone says, no, it's the left, I know it's my right hand. So confidence comes from knowing. And I think otherwise, like, put me in front of a girl that I like, and you'll see my confidence evaporate.
Alright, so you just recently, 2 days back, did this marathon of Gangs of Wasseypur. So how's the response?
It's good, it's nice. There lots of fans turned up.
Yeah.
It wasn't a packed house, but lots of fans turned up. There was a massive packed house yesterday where I couldn't attend because I was content to show that my film is success on release.
Alright fans, so this is a request from Anurag Kashyap himself. Please show him support on the release of the film and during when it's playing in the theatres and not after. So this was Anurag Kashyap, and guys, I've had such a good time talking to him. He's the man who has always endeavoured to bring fabulous cinema to us. And would you like to end this chat by telling them why they should go watch Raman Raghav 2.0 on 24th of June?
I can promise you have not had an experience like that in cinema. You'll be very scared, and you won't be able to take your eyes off the screen. And you want to watch some incredible performance, watch the film. It's the best you have ever seen Nawazuddin do.
Wow, if it's the best, I'm totally going for it. 24th June it is for Raman Raghav 2.0. Until next time, bye bye.